Off target from outside. Suggs with the ball. Now SGA defending. And it's Smith missing. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Now, here's SGA. It's up a three. Rebounded by Allen. Pass to Hachimura. Vassell left side. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered by Suggs. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Suggs looking around. Unfortunate injury aside, Jalen Suggs-Clark has really come into his own now.
Yeah, I agree, Kevin. I mean, hitting his stride in a major way. I mean, he seems to have really figured the game out, how to utilize his gifts and tools. He was always a great defender. Offensively, I think, is where his game is taking the biggest jump.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Back to SGA. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. That gives them the lead.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Allen's shot is off.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Hachimura. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. And the layup's good off the glass.
One of the quickest players in the league. Once Gilgeous-Alexander gets a step on you, it's over.
The shot by Okongwu, no good. And the points coming for them now, Greg in bunches.
And we're seeing what a high-octane offense should look like.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
And it's Smith missing.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
SGA with the ball. Okongwu covering. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
Allen. That one's off, still out of sync. And here's SGA. He's got 7. They set the screen. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here is Vassell. After Jalen Suggs made that last three-pointer. 6 on the shot clock. Vassell inside the line. Rebound by Smith.
Soft defense in that mid-range area, but they got away with it this time.
At the elbow, Suggs. Back to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Raw power from Smith Jr. on that slam.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. He gets that one. He's got 11. points.
He's one of those guys who just knows how to generate offense. A lackluster effort on defense gave him the look he wanted.
They set the pick. Vassell outside. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Taken third overall in 2022, Smith, instead of trying to take the league by storm, he was looking for ways to fit in within the system. And that's what coaches love about players like him. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Pass to Barnes. Virginia Beach pulls it in.
Now into the lineup for your home team, R.J. Barrett, Podjevsky.
5 seconds left here in the first quarter. He got it up. So it's a tie game as we end the first. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
14.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. They get to take on the Blazers of Portland after this one. That's game 4 of 4 out on the road for them.
Suggs showing you some major bounce right there. He went way upstairs on that one.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Guys, back to you.
Very confident. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Outside, Bagley. Hartenstein inside. And it's Kevin Love with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Rozier. Pass to Bagley. Here's Hartenstein. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Champagnie. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Here's Anunoby. A shot fake there, got the D out of position.
Assist goes to.
And it's a 3-point Virginia Beach lead.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Mark, we see more coaches nowadays keeping a cool-headed, calm demeanor on the sideline.
And Kevin, I love it. I mean, you don't have to yell and scream to get your point across, and every coach has to coach according to his personality, but I do like the fact that we see more coaches being mindful of how they coach and recognizing that overly demonstrative behavior doesn't necessarily improve the outcome.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Greg, they're in a rhythm offensively, really cooking.
And the opposition looks helpless to stop them right now. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 11. Shot to stop the run. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Virginia Beach, they put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. In his relatively young career, Scotty Barnes, GA, has played a number of positions.
Well, he's so versatile. He can be successful at a lot of different spots on the floor. A blue guy you can plug in just about anywhere.
There you go. Relentless pursuit of the ball. I love it. He never stopped working.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Barnes. Driving the lane. And it's SGA in the corner. 4 on the clock. Virginia Beach pulls it in. .151 left in the first half of the game. And O'Connell slams it in.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Here's Oubre. After the basket by Virginia Beach on the other end. Comes up empty down low.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Here's SGA. After the basket by Virginia Beach on the other end. Here's Vassell. Here's Barnes. It's Vassell on the wing. Teardrop shot. Another miss for him. Now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor. .30 seconds left in the first half. And Poole gets it to go.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
SGA on the drive. Pass to Barnes. Vassell outside. No good on the triple. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so that's the end of the first half. It's Virginia Beach. They finish off the second quarter with a huge surge. An 18-6 run. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Now, here's Vassell. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
And he's not the biggest guy, but Vassell can get up there when he needs to.
So that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Outside, Suggs. Pass to Love. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Love's got the lead up to 12 now for Virginia Beach.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Now, here's Vassell. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. From deep, SGA. Love grabs the board.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's SGA. After the basket by Virginia Beach on the other end. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
How about the body control? Barnes sets the screen and then a nice spin there to get open.
Now, here's Suggs. He's got 11. And Love has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target.
3 points.
Love's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Now, here's Suggs. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Suggs. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. And it's Love missing.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
To the inside. Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
And a big dunk there from a springy Barnes. He gets up fast there for the hammer.
He may not be the biggest center in the league, but he sure can jump.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Thank you, guys. The future of the NBA is digital. Commissioner Silver said streaming allows us to better engage fans through the personalization of telecasts, creating chat communities, buying products, playing fantasy. There's an enormous opportunity. We are just barely scratching the surface. Back to you.
It's getting interactive. Okay, thank you, Allie. Clark, when you think of three-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Shoots it up. Bank shot, no good. They're looking to trim the deficit to single digits. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
And here's Love from the arc. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the pick. Vassell outside. That three off the mark.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
And stolen by Vassell. Hachimura, no good. Virginia Beach leading by 8. Pass to Smith. .40 seconds left in the third quarter. Suggs up top. 11 points in the game. And it's Hachimura in the corner. Vassell outside. Barnes the screen. Back to Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's ready to talk things through with them.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Virginia Beach making a switch here. And timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's going to take a few moments here to begin with his team and regroup. And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. There's 14 seconds left here in the third quarter. Inside. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
Virginia Beach.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And so he hits the technical free throw. Five seconds left in the third quarter. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing. And it's Virginia Beach bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shot.
42.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And it's Poole with the ball for Virginia Beach. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Fourth personal foul.
That's his fourth foul of the contest.
Substitution for Virginia Beach.
Smith outside. From the arc. Drills it from outside.
Jalen Suggs.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in the bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Allie, thank you so much. Virginia Beach leading by 10. No one near Suggs as he lets it go. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Vassell, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Suggs. And Suggs throws it down.
And, you know, we know Suggs has a decent J, but they're reminding everybody he can drive inside, too.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Pass to Smith. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA with the throwdown.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Virginia Beach?
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Virginia Beach leading by 11. Now Smith. Wide open. Barnes rips down the rebound.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Oubre. Now Vassell. Barnes outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Virginia Beach.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Now Okongwu. No good from three.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Outside, Vassell. Shot clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
No one near him. And good that time.
Better to be lucky than good. Got that shot to fall.
And Suggs has got the ball here for Virginia Beach. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Okongwu down low. And the layup is off. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Outside, Vassell. Barnes the screen. And the layup is off. And it's Vassell with the foul. That's his third foul of the game. Virginia Beach making a switch here.
Virginia Beach. Number 32, Kevin Love.
It's the first that will push the lead to double digits.
You know, one thing about Jalen Suggs, he takes a ton of pride in his defense. I mean, he's shut down some really good scores in this league.
We've got 1:18 left to play in the final quarter. Outside, Vassell. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Virginia Beach.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
And this team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
When it is just a 2-game season series, the team winning game 1 has that slight mental edge going into the second meeting, knowing they've already solved their opponent one time and only have to do it one more time.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Suggs.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. And he blows the dunk! What in the world happened? Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
So Virginia Beach picking up the win.